Welcome traders to this educational video of Nifty analysis, episode number 38. Now today's video is going to be extremely crucial because market has just blown away. It's in a blow away rally stage, and basically it is also at a very important juncture in an overall trend. So watch this video till the end if you really want to know what's the entire state of trend of Nifty spot as of now. Now, in my previous video, first of all, in episode 37, I had clearly mentioned that if Nifty spot manages to close above 12,030, then we could be seeing levels like 12,150, 160, and even 12,300 levels. But all of us know, and many times even I share it in my tweets, and I even share it in my videos, that market has its nature of its own, and it will do what it wants to do. So basic thing is my analysis said that post 12,300 there could be a slight dip and then possibly market would go up because the overall structure of the market was looking extremely bullish around the level of 12,000. So be it, and what has happened that market has even continued rallying after 12,300 and it has tested almost the level of somewhere around 12,000 and 927. All right. So now the question is market going to halt over here or market will correct? What's going to happen next? So that this is $1,000,000 question. And if you see properly, I'm right now looking at the monthly time frame, which I always do in my educational videos. The first thing which is evident as of now is that the prices are above the 50-month simple moving average, which is a clear sign that market is in an uptrend. RSI is also trending pretty nicely. This is also a good sign. Nothing much from this MACD histogram over here. But if you see properly, I have drawn two different trend lines over here. The first smaller trend line is holding on since September 2018, and after that it has tested June 2019, then it has tested Jan 2020, and whenever it has tested this particular level, you can see little bit of correction coming up. This correction was pretty big enough. All right, since this is a monthly chart, so the corrections are looking very small, this one and this one, but in terms of points they are pretty huge, like from 12,120 to 10,622, and this is humongous. This was the correction which happened in the early stages of 2020. So we are currently trading at the same level. We can see the candle, the price is hovering around the same level, and now we have an even important resistance than that, which is holding on from the highs of Jan 2008. This is really big resistance. I think this resistance is more than 12 years old, and we should respect this resistance. And the level of this resistance as of now seems to be 13,370 in terms of round figure. 13,350, 370 is the level, and we are a little bit far away from there. So now the $1,000,000 question is, will we continue trending higher, or whether Nifty needs a little bit of cooler, or will it consolidate? What's going to happen as of now? So to analyze the overall state of trend, let's move on to the weekly time frame. In the weekly time frame, the first thing which I can see is RSI in the weekly time frame of Nifty spot is almost near 70, which is not a very bad sign, considering that at times when the trend is very strong, markets can go in an overbought stage. But when markets have gone in a staggered manner, in an uptrend, in a staggered manner, say for example, it goes up, it consolidates, comes a little bit down, again it consolidates, goes higher, a gradual uptrend, then possibly it's not a problem. But what has happened recently is, if you see perfectly, if you see in a proper manner, I mean, actually Nifty bottomed out around 10,770, 10,800 levels, and from there we saw an entire rally till 12,950 levels, 12,930 levels. So this is a very big rally, considering it is Nifty, it is not a stock in terms of percentage. All right, and this has happened pretty quick. You can see this bottom out happened somewhere around in September month, and Currently, it is in November month, and within 2 months, we have seen a humongous rally in Nifty. So at this point of time, if RSI goes into an overbought zone, which it is not right now, then probably it could be not worry sign, but I would say that maybe it would be a hint that market is overbought. It's just saying to us that I'm overbought. Market is just saying that I'm overbought, nothing more than that, because I cannot see any other top out sign or something like that as of now. All right. Now let us go to the daily time frame chart. Okay. In daily time frame chart, it is the most vocal and it speaks loudly. If you can see properly from this candle onwards, I was looking at the candles very keenly since last few days. You can see this is the candle of 10th November 2020. This is a hanging man. Even this is a hanging man. This looks like a doji. Again, we have a hanging man. All these candles are very small in nature. That is why it's not a very big worry. Just today's candle, we can see today we had a cut of around 166, 167 points in Nifty, which was actually required because market is in fact overstretched in the short term, and we have a inverted hammer, a shooting star on the charts. And one another thing we can see, this is the 50-day simple moving average. This is pretty far from the price. Nothing much in the RSI. RSI was overbought, and with today's correction, it has come down. No negative divergence. But if you check properly, I have plotted over here the MACD histogram. In the histogram, you can clearly see that the price has made a higher high, but the MACD histogram has made a lower high. So this is a classical negative divergence, and this is a clear-cut sign that market is losing its upside momentum. It's not that the entire trend will come on the downside and market will crash. It's just saying that the strength which market had to go up, the momentum which Nifty had, is getting slower and slower, lesser and lesser day by day. So now the $1,000,000 question is, what exactly is going to happen? Has market topped out? Is Nifty topped out? Or possibly the trend will continue? Now, according to my analysis, to be very frank, considering the weekly and monthly chart, because I always believe that when you are trading, when you are analyzing, you have to take into consideration the higher time frame charts also. Apart from the fact that we are trading at a very big resistance, all right, apart from the fact that we are trading at a very big resistance, there is not much evidence which is clearly showing that market could top out and it could come down. And as a trader, I always believe that if market tries to do something which is not in your control, you still should be ready to face the market. Like say, for example, market did not stop at 12,300, which was my previous target, my previous level in my previous Nifty educational video. Still, what I did was I continued trailing my stop losses, holding my stocks. I continued my trade, continued making money, because that's not the end of the world, correct? So basically what I would say about the market is that if you plot another indicator, which is the Bollinger Band, it speaks a lot in the daily time frame. I'll just remove this 50-day simple moving average as of now to make things a little bit clear. We can clearly see that when the mouth of this Bollinger Band is pretty wide open, it is a sign that market is a little bit overstretched. It needs consolidation, maybe a short-term correction, maybe a consolidation. Anything is welcome in the market. I don't mind that. So basically, if market decides that it wants to correct, if market decides that it wants to correct, then we should understand that these are the levels where it could probably find support. Now the first support I assume is somewhere around at 12,620, and the second level somewhere comes around at 12,415 levels. So these are the two major supports which I can see as of now. And if these levels are achieved and if market keeps on going further down, I'll keep updating. And as I told in today's video, that we should be open to both the sides of the market, because there is not much evidence. Problem is there is not much evidence that market will bottom out and it will go down. So as a trader, what I would do is, sorry, here. So first thing is, this is the level 12,970, or in round term, in round figure, I would take it as 13,000 levels. So in case if market closes above 13,000 levels, all right, for a day or two, and it continues its uptrend, then possibly it could go and it could test somewhere around 13,150 and even 13,300 levels. You need to keep these levels in your mind, because as I clearly saying the third time in this video, there is not much evidence that market will top out. But if it does, just for the short term, not in the medium term, not for the long term, as of now I'm saying, only for the short term. If it does in the short term, it takes a dip. I've already shared my levels with you. If you want, I'll just share once more with all of you. So the level number one is over here, 12,630, 12,620, and the second level is somewhere around 12,415, 420, somewhere over there. All right. Now, in terms of uncertainty, when you can see that market is still in an uptrend, but it's a little bit looking shaky, you can see the momentum is losing its grip. What should one do? As a trader, I believe the best thing is, first of all, if you have any open positions, try to book partial profits, number one. Second thing, what you should be doing is, according to me as a trader, start trailing your stop losses. Maybe if you're holding 10 stocks, and if market corrects, it could be a possibility that maybe out of 10, 3 or 4 stocks which are not very strong in your portfolio, trading portfolio as of now, might get stopped out, and the rest 6 stocks might continue trending, or at least if they come down, they don't get stopped out. And then when market continues its uptrend further, you might start making money again. And if you're taking any new positions, long positions, as of now, be very, very careful, because we are at a resistance. Do not forget that. If market is at a resistance, and if you try to take position at that point of time, only initiate a trade if the entire sectoral indices is looking bullish, plus your position sizing has to be very, very strict as of now. Do not forget this. All right. If you feel this video has helped you a lot, try to share with your friends, your colleagues who might find this video useful, and let me know in the comments below how did you find my video. All right. Till then, trade wisely.